We're doing a show from home and I'm going casual because I left my suits in Phoenix. Play the graphic! Hello everybody and welcome to my living room in my actual living room of my home because I'm doing a show from home. Welcome to the GCU Lope Show, episode 9. I'm your host, Caleb Duarte. Boy, do we have a fun show for you today because we're talking all things social experience of this upcoming semester, fall 2020. That is right. How our intramurals going to look like? We went straight to the source. How our events on campus going to look like? We went straight to the source. All the sources for you guys, the best audience. And at the end, well, a surprise guest from my favorite person, and you'll understand why I said that in just a few moments. Let's talk to the student leaders.
Alrighty, number 1 in the rapid fire, the place that I grew up in at college, Canyon Activity Boards. I'm here with my buddy Benny. Ben, Cab, Canyon Activity Boards, events on campus. Take it away, my friend.
All right, man. So there are just like a few things that us as CAB want to get across. You know, we are still providing the best events on campus. Nothing's going to change there. And 2, we still want to foster the community and family that is GCU. So one big thing that we're going to change a little bit is RSVPing for events. So through the Engage app, which is a very important app that you should download if you want to come to CAB events this year.
Engage right here.
You can RSVP for events. That's going to cut down on lines too. No more lines for CAB events. And 2, we are going to be practicing social distancing during events, you know, following what GCU has put in place, and we're going to do the same thing and follow them. And 3, we're going to do to-go events, virtual and to-go events. So you can come to the CAB office, grab some things to do the event, and then do it in your room or in your apartment.
So basically what I'm hearing is there are going to be events on campus, and there's still going to be a rocket atmosphere you guys are providing.
Of course, man. You know the CAB way, dude.
I know it.
The way that
Where should they follow you on Instagram?
All right, so at CAB GCU on Instagram.
Right there.
We will tell you when events are, give you updates on events and all of that stuff, and, you know, keep you entertained through the year.
Great. I love it. Ben, I love you. Cab, I love you. This is a good run. On to the next one. Go Lopes. And Outdoor Rec is here. Olivia Fletcher, second-year member. All right, Outdoor Rec. It's a fun program. What do you guys have planned?
All right, we have a ton of on-campus opportunities this coming semester. We have log rolling competitions in the pool, stand-up paddleboard yoga, try to learn how to balance. We're going to have on-campus camping activities where you can sign up to camp at our climbing wall. We have opportunities to volunteer at the new garden that's on campus. We have a ton of things on campus, really just diving into the small knit community of campus.
If students want to be involved with Outdoor Rec, what are some places they can follow or visit?
Yeah, first of all, you can follow us on Instagram at GCU Outdoor Rec down below. And we have a brand new website that's out where you can see everything that we have and sign up from at myrec.gcu.edu.
Dang. Well, I am going to make sure I sign up for the first log rolling competition, and we'll see you in the championship round.
Yes, for sure. Good luck.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Outdoor Rec. On to the next one. Go Lopes.
What's up?
And next on the list is a brand new department. It used to be just the multicultural office, but not just that no longer. It's the Department of Diversity, Multicultural, and Inclusion. My buddy Joe, how are you? How does it feel to have this new department?
Hey, man, I'm super excited to be on the show. I'm super excited to be working with such a devoted group of individuals, and I'm looking forward to help organize events for the student body alongside my team.
You guys did such great work as multicultural. And now looking ahead to this semester, what are some things this new department has in store for us as the student body?
Well, starting off, we do have an open house that's coming up, and then along that, we have an awareness walk. And from there, we're kind of jumping towards the Hispanic Cultural Heritage Month. We're making sure that the events are also safe for students to be a part of. And yeah, we're super excited for this upcoming year.
Nice. I love that. So no matter how restrictions are, people are going to be making sure that they're aware of different diversity things, different multicultural things. I love it. It's what GCU needs, what the world needs right now. Spreading Jesus, man. Joe, can I get a Lopes up?
Lopes up.
Love it. On to the next one. And we're back. GCU Associated Students, Grand Canyon University, with Darian Padilla, one of the best Lopes of all time, in my humble opinion. Darian, how you doing, buddy?
I'm so good, Caleb. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Even better now. All right. ASGCU, student government. What do you got for us this fall?
So we have a lot of fun stuff planned going on, all student focused, all socially distanced, of course. We're kicking right off during Welcome Week with a Welcome Back campaign that'll kind of describe what is going to be going on campus with coronavirus. And then we'll head right into an elections drive, which will get our students registered to vote, which is super important during this time. We have a mental health week that'll be featured this fall as well to help students focus on their mental health with everything going on. And then we also have our One Lope campaign, which is all about campus unity during this time, just with everything going on in our world.
I love it. I love it. Sticking with unity, student government, still representing the students. And what better time than when? Well, the world seems to be throwing us a massive curveball.
Exactly.
I love it. Darian, where can they follow you guys to make sure that they can stay on top of everything student government?
We're on Instagram at ASGCU.
Bam, at ASGC. Well, I follow them. You guys should follow them. Darian, I love what you do. I love you as a human. ASGC, you guys are great. Can I get a Lopes up?
Lopes up. Thanks, Caleb.
Lopes up. To the next one. And here we go. Last but not least, a good friend of mine, Lauren Dyke, and I love this one. It's Intramurals. I never won a championship, but Lauren, what does Intramurals have planned for fall of 2020?
Yeah, this year is going to look really interesting, but it's still going to be fun. We're going to make the most of it. We're still going to have sand volleyball, which is a classic favorite. It's going to be 4v4. We're not going to have doubles. And then we're going to have softball, men's, women's, and we're going to have a co-rec league. So that'll be fun. People are encouraged to bring their own bats, but there will be some, and they'll be sanitized before use. There's also going to be cornhole this year. That's being introduced for the first time. And that's going to be teams of 2 in the CAC. And people are going to be wearing masks while they play. And then lastly, we are going to have tennis, which is also a new one, which we're really excited about. Yeah, we're going to have men and women singles, and then we're also going to have mixed doubles. So we're going to have new sports, which is really exciting, and then old favorites too.
I love it. Lauren, where can people follow you guys on Instagram?
People can follow us at GCU Intramurals.
Bam, at GCU Intramurals. It's the best way to go. Lauren, thanks for all you guys do. You guys rock. This has been it for the social experience of fall 2020. Can I get a Lopes up?
Lopes up.
See you guys.
Thank you so much to all our student leaders. As you can see, guys, GCU and all student leader departments, all departments on campus are trying their best to provide a safe but awesome experience for all our GCU Lopes. I promise you, it's going to be good. Just got to learn to love it. Now we head to probably my favorite segment. We have filmed all of the show's history. It's Park and Talk with my mother, my favorite person on this planet. Check it out. Hello, GCU Lope Show, to the first ever Park and Talk with my favorite person and the most beautiful woman on earth. And no, I'm not just saying that to get something. My mother. Mom, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sherry, Caleb's mom.
Caleb's mom, I love it. Well, we're out here in our local neighborhood park, socially distant, of course. There's nobody else here. We got our mask in our pocket, walking mom and son together. So, Mom, this is your GCU Lope Show debut. I thought it'd be a perfect time. We're doing the show from home. Students are about to move in. A lot of parents might be, worried about the weird year we're going into. And I thought, let's bring, everybody's favorite GCU mom on to talk about all things GCU and all things Lopes. You're repping the Lopes I see right now, thanks to the GCU Lope Shop, which we've gotten a few things from. But, Mom, let's just jump right into it. If somebody were to ask you, Sherry, how should I look at GCU from a mom's perspective? What would you say?
I would say it is a very safe campus. That was one thing that impressed your dad and me, was just the security staff. Everybody we met on security was amazing. Love Jerry, love Dave.
Jerry, watching the show probably. Hello.
And the staff. I remember Welcome Weekend when Brian Mueller spoke, the president of the university. He was so sincere in his message. Pastor Tim,
I love him.
The cab staff,
leadership.
Carly, all of them. They were just amazing. And then the kids. I remember Welcome Weekend, move-in. All those kids unloading those boxes that stood out there at every one of those stations it was so hot. And they were just so excited. You could tell no matter what, they loved that place. Yep. And so the enthusiasm, the commitment of everybody, the entire GCU family, and that's what it is. It's a family.
No. Well, and that kind of leads me into my next question. One thing GCU showed was no matter the situation, no matter what's going on, they always have the student's interest and the student's heart, first and foremost. What would you say to a mom or a dad or a guardian that is going to be dropping their kid off? Because I think one thing that you've told me in the past was, whenever you drop me off for move-in, you always felt, you would get a little emotional, but you always would leave with a smile because you knew that you were dropping them off to a second family. What would you say to a mom or dad or guardian who's dropping their freshman kid off in today's world?
It's a very clean campus. It was so well kept. Their long-term plan, your dad was so impressed with how everything they committed to doing on that campus, they did it in the time that they said they would. I remember when we visited, they said we want to develop to the freeway, and by George, they're on their way to doing it. So the campus is beautiful. It's kept very clean.
Yeah.
And I noticed when you came home from spring break and you didn't go
Yeah,
back,
campus was shut down.
Yeah, for COVID, I could really tell that GCU had invested heavily in their online program because, I mean, you didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
And that does not replace the on-campus experience. I get that, but the way they managed that was impressive. The interest they had, the support you got from your teachers. And so that, but that campus is so beautiful, and you can just tell they're making investments in that on behalf of the kids because they consider those kids their family.
Yeah. Yep, their own sons and their own daughters.
Yeah.
And it stems from the top to the bottom. What's something that you would just say to a parent, non-COVID, take that away, the situation, just GCU, strip it all down. What's something you would just say, this is what you should know about GCU and, what your kids are walking into?
You should know that GCU, they talk the talk and walk the walk.
Yep.
They're committed to that community around them. That's another thing that your dad shared with a lot of people. If you haven't seen the video of what they've done with the community around them, that is so impressive. And that passion is what you see. They really have that standard of excellence that God teaches us. That's their mantra. That's their guiding principle. And it's just so, they say find your purpose, and they have found their purpose. And they are extending that to the community around them, making a difference in the lives of those families, those kids that are up and coming. And again, I can't speak highly enough of every staff member we met and those kids. You become a family.
Yep.
A lot of your friends have become our friends.
Yeah.
You talked in a prior show about how that's who we called to say, can you go be with Caleb? And they were there when you found out about your dad. I mean, that comes from the spirit, the on-campus spirit and the community that has been built by that leadership team out of their commitment to God and their commitment to the students.
And that's something I'm grateful for as a full-time worker now, and one thing I'm excited to see continue to build. And, it's something you can't fake. You might be able to for a little bit, but you can't continue to do it for as long as GCU is doing it. And, I can't wait to see it. And final question, there's an obvious answer to this. Favorite place to eat on campus?
Well, you would say Chick-fil-A.
Which you should, which is the right answer.
And I love the food court. So many choices, and it's just beautiful. But I got to pull for Canyon 49 Grill. That Dad and I stayed at the GCU Hotel many times. They've got a shuttle service to the campus, which you cannot beat. But it's dining dollars are taken there. You can use your dining dollars. It's a great place to eat. Love that. So that would be my first choice.
Oh, there you go. Well, as you can see, whether it be a full-time student or a full-time mom with a student, GCU is a place for you and a place for you to buy into. And Mom, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Lope's up. This is the Lope Show.
And that's going to wrap up episode 9 of the GCU Lope Show. Thank you so much to all the student leaders to come on and talk about how things are going to look in the fall. I guarantee to all the parents watching out there, it's going to be a safe and enjoyable experience. And to my parent and to my mother, I love you. Thank you so much for coming on. It means a lot. And I guarantee you, there's a lot of things that parents should know about GCU because it's the place to be. Today's verse is 1 Peter 4:10. As each one of you has received a gift, use it to serve one another, to be good stewards of God's varied grace. That's going to do it. See you guys next week. And I'm not going to throw this because I'm not going to break my mother's wall. See you guys next week. Love you, Dad. Lope's up. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the GCU Lope Show. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on all the socials down below to get all things GCU and, well, all things GCU Lope Show. See you next time. Stay safe and Lope's up.